Hi, my name is Love and I'm from the Crada team, a marketplace for creatives. Today we will look only at new video creative trends for casual games over a one-week period from the 26th of February till the 4th of March for both platforms, iOS and Android. As for the geo, it will be worldwide, and as for the networks, they will be AppLovin, Google Ads, Facebook, ironSource, Unity and Bungle. Before we begin, let me introduce ourselves. We are Crada, a marketplace for creatives. We make awesome high-performing ads for mobile games, apps and other products. We are here to be your breath of fresh air or just help your team scale. Let's connect and see how we can improve the performance of your creatives. Alright, now it's time to get started. Let's start with an idea that's easy to implement: complexity. Complexity is currently on trend and it's very easy to do. Simply make your current well-performing creatives much more complex like these companies do in their creatives. Start by saving 2 or 3 characters instead of 1, add speed to your level, make the task more difficult or reduce scale and add more objects to interact with. It's easy to do, but it works because there is a huge number of users who enjoy complex mechanics and puzzles. But if your creatives are already complex enough, go the opposite way and try to simplify them to attract different audiences, those who don't like complexity. If you have a 2D game, especially a 2D game with simple mechanics, this trend is for you. Make 3D from 2D. You can simply replicate your best creatives in 3D or get inspired by the mechanics of hyper-casual games that potentially appeal to the target audience of your game. Overall, 3D looks more immersive and visually engaging, and your well-performing creatives will get a breath of fresh air. Producing 3D creatives is not as expensive as it may seem at first, even if you have no 3D assets at all. So you can just go ahead and try it. Another way to improve already well-performing creatives is to simply add a voiceover. Because of the long-standing trends of short videos, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Stories and Reels, etc., adding voiceover to video ads is becoming increasingly popular.
It is more challenging than you think. You have a limited amount of time to gather as many crops as you can.
Use the same tools as in real life in the process of gameplay. You will have different characters.
This weapon can continuously attack the enemy. I'm up for a challenge. Just choose this first level brick. It doesn't...
Of course, not all ad channels have a lot of video views with sound turned on, but even if you test the same video with different sound, the result will be slightly different. In addition to voiceover, you can add subtitles with the same text or with the most significant parts of it using both professional voice actors and AI to create the voice. And try different texts, from serious to funny, just experiment. Now, let's take a look at the top interesting ideas of the week. According to my personal rating, of course, don't be offended. Top ideas where I haven't seen many attempts to replicate these mechanics in other game creatives yet. First, Angry Birds 2 by Rovio Entertainment Corporation reminds you of the good old computer game 3D Pinball Space Cadet. I think many of us played it. This creative just tells us that we need to remember old mechanics and use them in ads, cause there's no expiration date for this. Second, the Township game by Playrix tried to make a creative about bidding. If your game has a sale of resources, even for a fixed price, you can try this idea. As a whole, this idea seems to be interesting. The main thing is to make a clear, creative and exciting scenario. Third, the use of lasso or trajectory. The mechanics also look very cool and fresh enough. You can adapt it to absolutely any game, sort colored balls with a line, save sheep from wolves, build a path that your character must take to do something, just improvise. And finally, here's a hack that only a few companies have tried, but it's worth it: flipping. You can always simply mirror your creatives and make minimum UI corrections, like we can see in the examples for Idle Lumber Empire game by Game Veterans. This will create variations of your creatives for the algorithm, and they will look different to the end user, so that means that these creatives will perform differently. You can always try this technique with already well-performing creatives or with new ones if you have a good testing process. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you find the information helpful and gain some fresh ideas for your creatives. If you have any feedback or suggestions for future videos, please let us know in the comment section below. Remember to hit that like button to show your support and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on upcoming digests. Have great ideas for your creatives and see you next week. Bye bye!